benefits for maybe like almost a full year, a year and a half, where it was just almost every weekend. It was nice.
Almost every weekend for a year and a half. That's some good, consistent dick. That's like the perfect. I mean, I would definitely have had feelings, but like if I didn't have feelings, that would have been the perfect.
I did not have a single. There was not a single feeling to have because he was the worst. Like he was so annoying, and like thinking about like hanging out with him was. I mean, we would hang out. There were times we'd go get drinks with like friends, or like the next day we'd like get breakfast or something.
Right.
But no, it was most of the time he was like, I don't want to bring him around my friends like that. He's extremely embarrassing and like not. Yeah, it was just.
How'd you meet him?
At a bar.
Okay.
Met him at a bar.
Let's pause this. Is this not a broken woman? She's got almost every weekend. First of all, if you're going to sleep with somebody almost every weekend, wouldn't normal people be like, that's a relationship. That's a steady, that's not like that's somebody that you're building something with. Well, not her. Not her, because she chose somebody she doesn't even like. So she chose somebody, I was writing notes I always write notes as we're doing this because, by the way, the reason I do this, just so you know, is because I choose the clips and I don't look at them then for a period of time and then I react live. So what you see, this show is not built out. Like, I don't know what I'm going to say until you hear it. That's how it works because I like that raw, honest delivery. That's just what I like to do. So I'm writing notes so that I can respond to tell you what I'm going to say. She referred to this guy as annoying, the worst, embarrassed. She was embarrassed to bring this guy around her friends. And she's still sleeping with him every weekend. So first of all, why? How sad are you? Secondly, how did you manage to get attracted enough to have that very intimate moment with somebody you don't even like? That is a broken woman. That means that something in the wiring, guys, I'm telling you, you may think you have a good situation sometimes when you're like, oh yeah, I got this little friends with benefits thing going on. You're dealing with some type of catastrophic mess. Because there is something broken in here that goes from the head to the heart to the body. If a woman is able to repeatedly and consistently sleep with you and not only have no emotion, but actually dislike you and think, and I'm not talking about somebody that you've got that, somebody you're really into, and then you have a fight, and then you have the makeup sex, and you're all like, hee. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody you fundamentally don't like to start off with, that you'd be embarrassed to bring around your friends. That's who she's sleeping with weekend after weekend. Broken. This is a broken woman. In a very sad way, too, if you really think about it. Very, very sad. And a little sickening, honestly, because also, what was that guy doing? What was that? Was he thinking? I mean, I'm sure that guy, maybe he was an enormous simp, who knows? But I'm pretty sure that guy probably didn't know that she was embarrassed to bring him around friends and that she thought he was annoying and the worst. Or he probably would have had a hard time with that, unless he was a complete simp or he was using her and it was some type of degenerate situation going on. Most guys aren't going to want or tolerate or allow themselves to be spoken of like that. And by the way, guys, don't. It's not worth the night of sex to be degraded like that. It's really not. I don't know how else to tell you. It's just not. Okay. Let's do 2313. How well did she know the guy? Interesting. Let's find out.
Picture.
I don't even know. I don't have him on like anything.
Really?
I only know his first name.
You don't know his last name or where he works or where he lives? What?
No, I don't know any of that. I picked him up from his house a few times. So I know he like lives up in the valley.
Give me his phone number. I'll find it.
I don't even have it anymore. Yeah, I know. I should try and.
Yeah.
His name was Michael. That's all I know.
Well, there's like a million Michaels.
I know.
You got a girlfriend. Imagine the girlfriend listens to the show and she's like, it's two and two together.
I don't think he followed. I don't think we
ever
my
boyfriend's annoying. I remember this girl calling me.
Can you imagine? I mean, is this? Do you not see who? Chat, raise your hands because I go back sometimes and look at the chat. Raise your hands if you see a broken woman. I'm serious. Women, men, hit that subscribe button, by the way, while you're there. Do it for me now if you don't mind. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and don't leave a comment. I like to see the comments. I scroll through the comments. I love to see what you guys are thinking while the show's happening. Even if you're like, I hate Jed. Puts a little skip in my step, just saying. But it does. Sometimes the haters can fuel the content. You never know. So he got a girlfriend. Guy got a girlfriend. He was like, I got to stop doing this. He found a girl he really liked, is the bottom line. He was like, bye, see you later. And she was like, oh, yeah. She didn't know his last name. Knows nothing about him. Doesn't know nothing. His job, nothing. She knows he lives in the valley. And this is a guy that you consistently and repeatedly slept with weekend after weekend. You didn't even care. Not only did you not care what he was doing when he wasn't with you, which what if he was with 5 other girls that week? Nasty. Nasty. To invite that into your body, nasty. Your mama did not raise you right, honey. I'm sorry. Or something went wrong. Maybe she tried. I don't want to blame the mama. Maybe she tried, but you went astray. Something went wrong in this situation. Where's dad? Just saying. You don't even know his last name. And when that comes out of your mouth, you don't feel like, oh, what did I do? What did I do? What a mess. What horrible, horrible mess. Meantime, the guy was like, bye. I got what I got. I'm going for a real girl now who actually wouldn't behave this way. That's probably what happened, right? You know it. If you like the short clip and want to watch another short clip, click here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.